Hi everybody, welcome to the DRF Bets Wednesday Race of the Day. I'm Dan Illman. The Wednesday Race of the Day is race number 6 at Indiana Grand. It's stakes action. It's the Sagamore Sired Stakes, and it's brought to you by DRF Bets. Will Justify take the Triple Crown? That's uncertain. One thing we do know is that you can join the Belmont Stakes action at DRF Bets with free cash. Learn more at drf.com/bet. Let's take a look at the field for the Sagamore Sired Stakes, race number 6. This race for 3-year-old for registered Indiana sired runners. We're going to begin down towards the rail with Instant War. Remember to head on over to the Race of the Day event page on drf.com. Download your free Formulator Pass performances. You can handicap along with me. We'll take the field in post position or beginning with Instant War. And I liked Instant War's last race. It was his first start as a 3-year-old, and going back over the charts and watching the races at Indiana Grand on April the 25th, I didn't think the rail was the place to be, and Instant War broke from post position due and immediately got embroiled in a pace battle with Stone Sober. They went at it tooth and nail with Instant War down towards that deeper inside footing. To Instant War's credit, he still put away Stone Sober after setting those fast fractions, only to be run down in the late stages by a good trip, good setup closer. Instant War's going to have to deal with an inside post, other speeds yet again, but I really like that effort first time back, and if he can take a slight step forward, the 6th place finisher from that race did come back in his very next start to win with a 59 Beyer speed figure. If Instant War can take a slight step forward second time back, I think he's a big factor in this race at 7-2. If you believe the pace will be hot, the number 2, Mike the Man, might be the right closer. Mike the Man made a winning seasonal debut on May the 1st. Now, he stretched all the way out to a 2-turn mile that day, and he seemed a lot more comfortable at that 2-turn distance than in the 2 sprint races he showed as a 2-year-old. Now, maybe he is simply more mature now and handle any kind of distances, but I do wonder if Mike the Man is going to be more effective around 2 turns and routing down the road. If he gets a hot pace, he'll be running late. Mike the Man, a horse that I would use underneath in single race exotics. The number 3 is I Tweet. I Tweet still a maiden. He's 0 for 10. I wonder how much improvement is left in this horse. He has shown brief speed in his career, but he's going to be facing some faster horses, not only on the Beyer speed figures, but on the Timeform US pace projector, and he could simply be up against it as he faces winners. We'll get to Stone Sober now. That's the number 4, the horse that did battle with Instant War last time out, lost the battle, actually lost the war, but maybe he has another excuse. Maybe he didn't care for that sealed muddy track. He's underperformed in both starts on wet track and just might be better on firm going. Now, he has to avoid another duel with Instant War. He must avoid another duel with some other speed horses in this race. But Stone Sober has shown the Beyer ability, a 53 Beyer speed figure as a 2-year-old, to win a race like this. This is a horse that you should consider, but make sure you get your price. 3-1 on the morning line seems a little bit light. The 5 is Rectified. This is still a maiden after 2 starts, and while this horse did improve by leaps and bounds from start 1 to start 2, he still only registered a 29 Beyer speed figure, showing brief speed at 45-1 in a maiden special weight. He might simply be outclassed in this spot. The Timeform US pace projector believes that while the 1 is fast and the 4 is fast, the 6, It's Just Fate, is the fastest. And It's Just Fate is going to get blinkers on. And the blinkers on, while it might sharpen his speed, I think this trainer is believing that the blinkers might help this horse focus better. Last time out, in his seasonal debut on April the 28th, It's Just Fate showed good speed under a very confident ride and turned into the stretch like he was going to be a winner. And he just didn't change leads until very late. And you can argue that that cost him the win. Maybe the blinkers will get this horse to change a lot better. The horse that finished 3rd in that race came back to Beyer 67, went 3rd in a beaten claiming race at Churchill Downs. So that 51 Beyer looks legit. It's the best recent Beyer of anything in this field. And if he gets loose like that, he's going to be tough. He's also 7-5 on the morning line. He also has a positive formulator fact for the barn. Over the past 5 years, with 3-year-old dirt horses adding blinkers, this trainer is winning at 40% with a 365 ROI. It's Just Fate might be the one to catch and beat. The 7 Santisteban might be able to liven up your single race exotics at a very big price. He's been routing in his last 2 races, and let's be honest, he hasn't done very well in each of those starts. His last sprint, however, was in a $100,000 stakes race at Indiana Grand on October the 4th. He was dismissed at 40-1. He fell way back in the early stages, and he came with a solid run to finish 3rd. If you think this pace will be fast with the 6, the 4, and on the 1, likely to be prompting early. Why can't Santisteban, with similar style as that sprint race 3 starts back, get up and get a big piece? You see, he's 30-1. The 8 is Mr. Antonio, 20-1 on the morning line. This horse took some money for his career debut going 2 turns, and he just really didn't fire. Mike the Man destroyed him by 26 lengths, so he's going to have to make 26 lengths up on Mike the Man in only 22 days while cutting back from a mile to 6 furlongs. He might be up against it. Let's take a look at my top pick for the Sagamore Sired Stakes. While I do respect the number 6 in here and will make that horse It's Just Fate my second pick, I liked what Instant War did in his first start off of the layoff. Battling with Stone Sober, arguably on the deeper footing, put Stone Sober away. An outside closer was able to run him down. I thought he showed a lot of heart and determination in that race. If he makes the lead, which is unlikely, great. If he doesn't, he has at least shown the ability in his maiden win 3 starts back to successfully sit off another horse and finish. Instant War, 7-2 on the morning line, my top pick in Wednesday's race of the day, and I'll go 1, 6, 2, and 4. And again, you can play this race. You can play the nice card, the Indiana Grand, on Wednesday with your new DRF Bets account. Join the Belmont Stakes action. A lot of excitement in the air as Justify goes for the Triple Crown in 3 weeks. Learn more at drf.com/bet. You can bet the Belmont with free cash. Approximate post time for the Sagamore Sired, 4:25 Eastern on Wednesday. Best of luck.